Sorry, may I speak to my bad, please?
Your attorney said that she did not want you to speak. The court has passed sentence.
I didn't know that I couldn't. I thought I had the whole time to testify. I thought she would.
I asked you if you were
So,
for jury trial.
they're going to take you back. If
Can I
there's something
please-
else you all want to discuss, if you want to file a motion, you can file a motion and the court will hear that
Please
motion.
speak on my behalf. Can I please speak on
I
my
don't know what you-
behalf? I just want to testify. I didn't.
Welcome back to Time Served, the channel skins like so you don't have to. Earlier this week, we featured the dreadful retained attorney, Miss Perez, as she stumbled and bumbled and bickered with Judge Boyd and shushing the defendant, leading to her client and getting sent to jail and not getting the probation that they were hoping for. Fast forward to today, and Judge Boyd gives the defendant the opportunity to speak for himself by bringing him back. And quite frankly, for a military tough guy, he is a whining baby. He seems to blame everyone but himself. However, there is some blame that goes to Ms. Perez, as we see she continues to drop the ball, as you guys bashed her in the comments. You can check out the full video right here up in the corner. You could also check out the video link in the description. Like and subscribe, set your notifications to all. Let's roll, nerds.
Court, and it appeared that you wanted to speak to me.
Yes, I did.
All right, and what did you want to speak to me about?
Yeah. Can I have a second to breathe? I kind of got worked up a little bit.
I'm sorry, what?
Can I have a second to breathe? I kind of
Sure.
worked up a little bit. Just pertaining the case, and I know when you went over, you seen that the protective order was violated multiple times. It's not. I know it. If you read police reports or a person's victim's testimony of what happened, sometimes it could, it's up to the court, your discretion to see if, try to make sense of it, I guess. But when it comes to probably a protective order, we have children together, and to be honest, like I never been in any trouble before in my life pertaining like legal system and having to no contact, like the contact order with my children. And I was a sole provider for my children. Like she was a stay-at-home mother, and when I went back home, like the no contact order, I went back home, but I was the only person on the lease, and I didn't have anywhere else to go. And honestly, from what we talked about pertaining me and her, we were fine on good terms, etc. So to be honest, I didn't think it was gonna be any more.
But see, here's the thing about it is that there's an offense against you for choking, right? And when you think about it, choking a person, that means you're face to face with them. They can't breathe, and you're still choking them. Now, you have that, so you have to know that there's a no contact order in place. And when you're saying, oh, well, I leased the apartment or the house or whatever, that's why I was going back there. Okay, I understand that. But when you were placed in custody at the jail, both parties agreed, your attorney agreed and the state agreed that you were actually contacting her from the jail. And so the thing about it is, you already have this violent offense for choking someone. And then on top of that, you are continuing to contact them from the jail. You had to know you couldn't contact people from the jail. And that just shows the court that you can't follow rules. And she has, according to the testimony that is taken, she left town and is no longer in Texas or wherever she may be. Then it is what it is. She left town. Maybe she left because maybe she's thinking, I leave town, he doesn't know where I am, then he can stop contacting me. But that's where we are.
Yes.
Sure.
To be, I don't know how much I say before.
Well, you're not under oath.
Oh, okay. Well, I could speak freely. Yes. Your Honor, he came back and forth to see me unannounced. Came to the house unannounced. He when she was in a woman's home in Fredericksburg, she was they kicked her out of the woman's home, and the police had to come or whatever to escort her away. She came to the house on February 4th or 5th, unannounced, midnight, because I wasn't speaking to her because we were talking during the protective order. We have children. I was sending money for my children, or she would bring the children so we could see them. We would eat together.
Right, so here's my question. Were you sending money to the children from the jail? That's a no.
No,
But you were still calling her from the jail, and that had nothing to do with anything. So here's the thing. I wanted to hear you out because I know I didn't get a chance to fully explain to you why I didn't grant you probation. But the reason why I didn't grant you probation is because you have a crime where you choke her. And then after you choke her, you continue to contact her. What I'm letting you know is I understand, okay, you're on the lease. You go to the apartment or to the home because you're on the lease and you're trying to make sure that the children have food or have money. That's fine. But then you proceed to call her on numerous times from the Bexar County Jail. That's a no. And for the court, part of the reason why I didn't grant you probation is because based upon your actions, you're telling me you can't follow conditions of probation. So that is why.
Actually, Your Honor, if possible, because before this happened, I was enlisted actively in the military. I was enrolled into medical school for LMRT classes to become a radiologist. And my classes started in March 2025. I've been in and out, grew up in the jail, etc., house arrest, etc. since then. I understand exactly where you coming from and how it could seem to the court, or even like the charge, or etc. I've been sitting in jail and dealing with different health reasons, low potassium and low liver enzymes since the date of my arrest, December 5th to March 18th. I was admitted to the hospital. I had lost 110 pounds because I wouldn't eat because I had psoriasis, which is like my skin breaks out from certain foods, meat, dairy, etc., sugars, have you. I grew up in a family where my immediate household was my father, my brother, and myself. Out of us three, both of them are felons, and neither one of them graduated high school. I'm the only one who graduated high school. I'm the only one who wasn't a felon. So applying for the probation and adjudication was trying to save me from becoming a felon. I took pride in not having any criminal history. If you could so grant me, I don't have obviously lawyer here, but I was thinking
You can always come back with your attorney. I tell you what, I'll have you come back with your attorney. If you want to come back with an attorney, you can.
No, I'm just speaking to you. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I just don't want to be a strain on my family, and being that I know that I would abide to any probation adjudication, especially the first. I can try to save my record and save me to be able to go on and have a career in any field or even enlist in the Army still. I would say if you could maybe think or ponder on doubling the sentence to 8 years probation deferred and double the fines. And if you could possibly consider a no harmful contact, because Larissa has my children and No one. Chris has my children. She has my car. She has a bunch of my possessions. No, from our family, both of our families know each other. I knew Chris since I was 14 years old. Both of our families know each other. Carissa doesn't. Her family has. She's left her family.
Let me just tell you this. What I would suggest to you is speak to your attorney.
Mhm.
The reason why I had you brought back is because I felt that there is something you wanted to say. And I know I didn't get a chance to explain to you why I made the ruling I made.
Mhm.
And I will tell you, we're always taught as judges never to explain our rulings, just make the ruling and move on. But I don't like to do that because I don't want people to think that I haven't heard their story or I'm not paying attention to them or that I'm not looking at them as individuals. So I noticed as you were being taken away, you were raising your hand. And that made me realize that I really didn't get a chance to explain to you why I ruled the way I ruled. Now, if you're asking or wanting me to perhaps do some type of different sentence, and for me to consider that, then your attorney will need to file a specific motion for that. The coordinator will let your attorney know, and we'll go from there. Okay?
May I say something?
Sure.
From I was told yesterday that my lawyer or attorney made motions for reconsideration and a bunch of other motions.
I haven't received those.
That's what I was told from my family when I called them. Before I went up here, this is all off the record.
Yeah, we're off the record. The court reporter is not taking anything down.
I didn't understand what I signed with the silent.
All right, so here's the thing. You need to talk to your attorney about that. So everything else that you're about to say now, you need to talk to your attorney. Your attorney can file whatever motion she chooses to file, okay?
No, I was getting to what
No, you're getting to places that you should not get to.
I was up there, but I'm saying that before we came up here, I was told several times that I could be able to.
No. Here's the thing. You are now trying to, attempting to wade into legal matters. And I think you should have your attorney here to discuss that. All right? So, Ms. Ferguson.
Yes.
Has a motion been filed by his attorney?
I need to double check that. Judge, do you have his case number, Judge?
No.
The right.
Okay. All right. And if if she has filed something, we'll put it on a docket for it to be heard, and Ms. Ferguson will set it. So just have a seat, and Ms. Ferguson, if she finds something, we'll set it. All right? Okay. So when are we available to hear whatever motion she has filed?
I can do it the first week of June. I need to contact Anita to make sure she's available.
All right. So as soon as your attorney is available before 30 days, we'll hear her. Okay? And if you have some type of food intolerance, you need to let the jail know. If you let the jail know, they will prepare you a specific meal.
I literally, this is all in the notes. This is all the thing I told, when I had Zoom court for the protective order hearing, I would go to Zoom court in jail, and I told,
Deputy Mejia,
yes,
will you please let the jail know that he has food intolerance to dairy?
Yes, sir. No, it's not just dairy. It's meats, processed foods.
All right, he can't eat any processed food. Will you let them know that he needs to eat green? Yes.
Your Honor, he needs to submit a sick call so they can verify he does eat, that he's allergic and can't tolerate that.
Your Honor,
Well, now what?
I can tell you exactly what happened. I was in jail for 34 days.
So here's the thing. The only question that I need to know is, did you submit what?
This is it's a lot of medical blood work. I took a lot of. I've been in and out of. Yes, I went to the
No, my
hospital.
question is, did you submit the form to the
Yes.
proper people?
Yes, several times.
All right, so Deputy Laura, if you can make sure that the jail has the information on him, and I will send an email.
And I didn't eat until I went to the hospital after 30.
I will send them an email about your intolerance. Is there anything else?
That's it.
All right, so I'm going to send an email right now about your food intolerance. So what specifically can you not eat?
I was wanting to just get some type of fruit, and they didn't give me any fruit. They said because it's hooch and all this.
Okay, this is what I want you to.
Oh, poor baby.
I want you to listen to me and internalize what I'm saying. As my grandmother would always say, it's not about who shot John right now. So somebody did something or they didn't do something. I'm not at that point right now. Where I am is you're telling me you have a problem. I'm trying to solve it. So I don't need to know the backstory. I'm just trying to figure out, what are you not allowed to eat? What can you eat? And I will send an email to the sheriff letting him know that you are not allowed to eat dairy. So other than dairy, what else can you not eat?
Meats, processed food. Just really fruits and vegetables.
All right. So you're not allowed to eat meats or processed food. And what are the results if you eat meats or processed food?
I have skin breakouts in my face and hair area, etc. And it gets like red irritants with psoriasis.
All right.
I didn't mean to agitate.
No, I mean, I just want you to tell me, what can you not eat? The fact that somebody is still serving you specific things, I'm trying to solve that problem, but I need to know what you can't eat. So you're telling me no dairy, no meat or processed foods, correct?
Yes.
All right. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Ross, this one. How many votes for the excuse?
Yes. Hi, we have students here.